Hey guys, it's your girl Elisha Stoney XO. How are you guys doing today? So today we're gonna do the best in beauty of 2016. So I'm super stoked about this video. I've been wanting to get it up for you guys. I'm also gonna do worst in beauty 2016. You need to check out the Matrix So Silver total results. This stuff will give you total results. This is no joke. You don't have to do it like every day, but I would highly recommend using it at least several times a week, because this will get the brassiness completely out of your hair and just make it so beautiful. So yeah, totally am obsessed with this shampoo, and I will keep re-buying this shampoo. If you're watching this, do not stop selling this stuff. It's amazeballs. Okay, so that's my little hair excitement. So as far as, I have some tools that I found in 2016, and the main one I found changed my game as far as putting on eye makeup, and that is the Sephora Color Switch. OMG guys, if you've never tried this, go get you some. It's about 20 bucks for this, but at Sephora, it is such a game changer when it comes to swiping out colors for your eye products. I mean, it is a game changer, you guys. I'm telling you. This stuff is amazing. So I would highly recommend getting this. It just was a total game changer for me in 2016. So this, so thankful for this. I was looking everywhere for it. I finally found it. I was like, yes. So far, those are my two big things that I really wanted to talk to you guys about, as far as, you know, stuff I really was obsessed with. Now I think I'm gonna go to let's dive into some primers. Okay, there's two primers that I totally enjoyed in 2016 as far as beauty, and the first primer I want to talk about is my Make It Forever Smoothing Primer Step 1. This stuff changed my life, and as you can see, I will get every little ounce out of this, and this is probably my fifth one I went through in 2016, and now it's 2017, and I still have a little bit left, but I will always repurchase this. Because I've tried Hourglass, I've tried all the drugstore ones, I've tried Smashbox. I hate. Sorry, I don't hate the brand. I just hate their primers. They're not for me. I have pores, which I hate, and this Make It Forever one is better than the Benefit Pore Professional, in my opinion. So if you do have textured skin or pores, I would say, girlfriend, guy friend, go get you some. This stuff is a game changer. It is a little more pricey, but it's totally worth it. Okay, so those three I want to talk about. Another primer that I'm obsessed with is the Stay Don't Stray by Benefit. I fell in love with this primer. It's an eye primer. I fell in love with it 2016. Actually, I had got a couple of free samples of these little mini ones. I was like, it's sat around forever. I was like, I'm never going to use these things. They look like concealer. I will swatch it. Looks like concealer. And it actually says on here that you can use it, and it has a color. It says light medium. You can use it around your eye area. It's fine for putting anywhere on your eye. It does not burn your eye. And basically what it does, it covers any kind of veininess or that discolor on your lid, you know, before you put your eyeshadow, you want a really good flat canvas work with. Also, this has a major staying power. It will keep your shadow on for like 24 hours. I mean, I've literally fell asleep in my shadow and it's been on the next day. Again, this is by Benefit, and I know it's been out for a while now, but I truly fell in love with it in 2016. So this is another one for me. So also, I want to talk about some lashes that I fell in love with in 2016, which, you know, I've always been a big Urban Decay girl on everything, and I still stand by my Urban Decay Trap lashes. They're really hard to get now, though, and so I was looking for a new lash that I could fall in love with, and I met these lashes, and we've been in love ever since. And they are the Huda Beauty lashes. They're in Samantha number 7, and these are the only ones that I buy now. Like, woo, I stopped them. When I'm looking for a really good pair of like glam lashes, right now I'm not wearing those. What am I wearing today? I have no clue what I'm wearing. Oh yeah, I do. I'm wearing drugstore. But yeah, these are $21. I want to say $21 at Sephora. I love. They're so glamorous. Can you see how thick these are? They're so glamorous. I have like 4 backup pairs, and they're amazeballs. They're my new favorite lashes. Just want to give a shout out. I love me some Huda Beauty. That is another thing I fell in love with in 2016 is Huda Beauty. I have so much of so much of her stuff. As far as her palettes, her lip products, her lashes. Fell in love with all that in 2016, so I want to give a shout out to that. There's 2 mascaras that I really, really fell in love with in 2016. One at the beginning of 2016, one at the end of 2016. So the first one is the, what is it called? The Stila Huge Extreme Lash. Now, if you like the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, you will like this because it has the hourglass shape, and it is basically a thickening mascara. Not a lengthening, but more of a thickening mascara, which is what I prefer. And so this one was like my holy grail. At the beginning of 2016, I would say this totally was the only thing I would wear. This or Better Than Sex. Then, towards the mid to end of 2016, I fell in love with this baby. It is from Sephora. It's $10. It's called the Outrageous Volume Dramatic Mascara. OMG. Let me just tell you, this fat little cute thing packs a punch. Wear it every single time I do Get Ready With Me's. I'm wearing it now. It just totally vamps up your lashes. They're beautiful. So I would much rather pay $10 and be in love with a mascara than pay 20 something and be This is my new favorite mascara, and I'm so glad I fell in love with it in 2016. So if you haven't tried it, go check it out. Now, there's 2 different ones, so make sure you get the Outrageous Volume Dramatic one. That is the one that I'm in love with. Okay, now, foundation. My favorite foundation of 2016. I'm sure you're going to figure this out. I've talked about it many times on my channel. It is the Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof All Day Wearing Foundation. This bad boy hugged mama up. It is amazing. Not only is the packaging just adorable, but it is a full coverage but lightweight foundation. I know some people hate it, but I love this stuff. I love this stuff. It totally covers everything, and like I'm telling you, this covers everything. But it doesn't feel like the the Estee Lauder one. It doesn't feel like that one. It's not thick like that. It is a very light, airy feeling, but it does have some major coverage for you. So this one right here, I mean, I've bought every foundation that came out in 2016. I promise you, if you saw my foundation collection, you would know I'm not lying to you. I bought every single one, and this one, oily to combo, maybe even normal, I would say get this and try it. If you have dry skin, I don't think you're gonna like this, but I have oily to combo, and this is my baby. This is my baby girl right here, and we're in love. So I would highly recommend. And the packaging is everything. If you want to know, I'm in color or shade 4.0 right there, and that is, you can see it's a little different color than my hand, but I have no fake tanner like I usually wear, but I do on from like here up, so it totally blends in with my neck and skin and everything. But here I don't have any self tanner on, so there you go. Alright, so that's my favorite foundation. I don't have a favorite powder per se. I do have a favorite blush, a favorite bronzer, and a favorite highlight. So we'll go ahead and start with those. So my favorite blush of 2016 is the Urban Decay Afterglow. This is an 8-hour foundation, and my favorite blush, I wear it pretty much every day. It is called Rapture, you guys. You guys. This is the prettiest purpley pink color ever. You've got to try it. It supposedly lasts 8 hours. I wouldn't say it lasts 8 hours. I mean, it does last a long time for a blush, but as you can see, you can totally blend it out. It's not like a crazy purple blush, you know. I am wearing it today, mixed in with some bronzer, but I'm obsessed with this blush, and I would totally recommend it to anyone. Gorgeous color, Rapture. Check it out. Okay, as far as highlights, I have a highlight that I kind of wore the whole, pretty much all of 20, I was like, what year? In 2016, I totally wore the Lorac highlight. I have 2 colors of this. It is soft, it is beautiful, and it's just, I have such light skin that it really shows up on me. And this one's in Moonlight, and they're called Illuminating Highlighters. I also have another color, which is more golden, but this is the highlighter I would say I wore the most in 2016. I don't know if you can see, but there's like a dent in it. I don't know if you can tell, maybe right there. There's a dent in this highlighter, and there's a reason. It's just because it is banging. You can see that. So what I like to do with my highlighter, it's a little trick I picked up along the way. For my nose to look thinner or slimmer, I start on the tip of my nose, and then I bring it up slowly right through the bridge and the tip. And that's basically the only place I highlight. Every now and then I will highlight my cheeks, but I don't like to. And I don't prefer highlighting anywhere else but the nose. And I really feel like it slims my nose. That was my modeling, if you didn't know. So this was like a total win for me. There's the color. It's so gorgeous. Again, this one's in Moonlight. And I do have another one I got towards the end of 2016, but I have to mention it because I'm in love with this highlight, not only because of I was going out of my mind looking for this highlight, but the person that gave me this highlight. So this highlight right here is the Wet n Wild Highlighting Gold Bar Limited Edition, and the color is called Honey Gold Head. A subscriber that is a dear friend of mine sent this to me, and I was crying. I I just couldn't believe that she thought about me when she picked this up for herself, that she bought me one too. So a big, big shout out and hugs and kisses to Kelly, if you're watching. Kelly Lindsay, I love you to pieces, girl. She bought me this highlighter. It's beautiful. It reminds me of Champagne Pop, which I have. And it's just a very beautiful, beautiful, I'll try to swatch it here. It's a very, like, gorgeous golden shade. So pretty. So yeah, so thank you, Kelly. I love my little highlighter, and I will keep it. It's limited edition. I do use it on the daily, but I don't want to use it up because it means so much to me. So thank you, Kelly. I love it. So I did want to mention that. Okay. Fell in love with in 2016 was a shocker because I'm not a big drugstore per se person, but I found this Physicians Formula, and it's called the Butter Bronzer. And the packaging, just like, I was like, oh yeah, tropical vacay, sure, sign me up. Then I smelled it. If you love suntan lotion, if you love that creamy smell of any kind of beachy lotions, perfumes, you will love this bronzer. You've got to smell it. You've got to try it. I bought both colors. I bought the light bronze and the regular bronze. I prefer the regular bronze just because I like more of a bronzy look, obviously. So I will swatch this for you and show you if I can find a place to swatch it. But yeah, it's right here. And it just really blends into the skin, and it just smells amazing. So it was a little pricey for drugstore. I love how it has like these little indents. It's so pretty. So pretty. But it was like, I want to say it was like between 12 to 15 bucks for a bronzer for a drugstore, which is kind of pricey, you guys. But it smells amazeballs, and I do have, I'm not lying when I do say, I have both colors. I have the light bronze and the bronze. I prefer the bronze. So yeah. So those are the bronzers that I've loved for 2016. Now I have a new bronzer, but I'll have to share that. Maybe I'll do that in my January favorites. But that was my favorites for 2016. Yeah. I keep getting confused what year it is. Alright, so let's talk about palettes really quick. And then I got lipsticks, palettes, Urban Decay, the Naked Ultimate Basics palette. This palette blew my freaking socks off. This palette is amazeballs. I love it so much. It's such an everyday palette, but yet you can smoke it out to make it glamorous, to do that sexy cat eye, or you can just do like an everyday look. It's so cute. I love this palette. It was worth every penny. I would totally buy it again. But this one is definitely my top palette for 2016. Top palette. My second palette for 2016 is a no-brainer. It is the Modern Renaissance Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. 2 reasons. One reason, because if you know me or watch any of my Get Ready With Me videos, I love warm tone shadows. I love them. They're my everything. So this palette was super warm tone and super pigmented. But the other reason why I'm obsessed with this palette is I got it for my birthday from my son Harrison, which means everything. So every time I see this palette, I think about my son Harrison. I was like, he picked this out for me, so it is super special. That's how I pick things. If they're like sentimental or something like that, I'm like, I love this palette because it reminds me so much of Harrison. I love this highlight. It reminds me so much of Kelly. So yeah. Alright, so those are my favorite palettes of 2016. What else do I need to talk about? Okay, let's talk about lipsticks real quick. Okay, my favorite lipsticks of 2016. You probably know this is a no-brainer. The Smashbox. This one is the Smashbox. Blah, blah, blah. Always On Liquid Lipstick in Chill Zone. I wore the shit out of this, guys. I will swatch it for you. If you watch my channel in 2016, you know This was always, everybody was asking me, what is on your lips? What is on your lips? It was Chill Zone. And I was brave enough to pull it off. I love this color. I had this in other colors, but this one right here just stood out to me, and I was like, oh my gosh, so different. It's so like runway. I just fell in love with it. And I will say, you do not have to retouch your lips when you wear this. I went to a Carrie Underwood concert. I drank a little. I'm not a big drinker, but I drank a little bit, and then we went and had dinner. This lipstick did not come off. I did not have to retouch it. It wore off a little bit on the inner part of my lip, but it did not get dry and cakey. It's probably the best liquid lipstick. If I could recommend any liquid lipstick, I'm talking over Huda Beauty, I'm talking over Kylie, I'm talking over every lipstick. I would say try the Smashbox. It's creamy, but it stays on all friggin' day. No lie. Okay, so that is that one. Another winner for me was the Urban Decay Vice lipsticks. Okay, you guys know I have the palette of the Urban Decay Vice lipsticks. I have like 10 of these myself that I own, plus the palette. But I would say my favorite color that I wore most of the time in 2016 was, and I got a lot of compliments on this color too, was Raven's Wood. And I will swatch it. This right here, it's a very mauvey pink, which obviously I'm wearing today. I'm not wearing this one, but I'm wearing like a mauvey pink color. And I just love this color so much. Another color that I wore a lot in 2016 was Hex. And I wore this more in the fall. Like right when it was fall time and I was wanting like a really dark vampy color, I wore Hex. And a lot of people commented like, what are you wearing? And I said Hex, and it was this color. This is, to me, was more like a fall color. So those three were my like favorite lipsticks. This is like an honorable mention for 2016, and I have like all these Bare Mineral mattes. This one is in Swag, and this is what I'm wearing today actually. It's so creamy, you guys. It's a creamy, I wouldn't even say it's a matte lip because it's just super creamy. This Urban Decay glitter liner, you know I talked about this so much in 2016. I did lots of Get Ready With Me's. I love this one. I gave it away in giveaways. This one right here is, you can wear it as an eyeliner. It's called the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Eyeliner. Okay, and this one is in the color Midnight Cowboy. They have lots of colors if you want to try it out. You can wear it as an eyeliner, but you can also, if you saw my New Year's Eve Get Ready With Me, you can totally wear this as a shadow. Totally. So anyway, that is another thing I loved in 2016. I have a couple of brow products. I love the couple of the Benefit brow products. They were great. This one is the 3D brow, like a highlighting brow. And this one is the Gimme Brow. They just kind of repackaged it. Another eyebrow product is, if you're looking for a cheaper like drugstore one, I would say check out the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. That is my second favorite brow product. My first one is the Anastasia, the Brow Definer. And this one is the L'Oreal one. It's like $10 cheaper. So if you're looking for a brow product on a budget, I would say check out this one. I also have the gel in this, and it's great too if you're on a budget. So yeah, so that's basically everything I want to talk about for beauty, Best in Beauty 2016. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a huge thumbs up. Comment below. Tell me your favorite thing, your favorite makeup product in 2016. And also let me know in the comments if you would like to see a Worst in Beauty 2016. And I just want to say I love you guys to pieces, and I hope you have a good one. Bye guys. Love ya.